recording? Did it say it's recording? Yep, and we're good to go. So we're going to start with going to our D2L page. Okay, and what do we have here? If you come on, you will see, I'm going to click course home. And when you first log into D2L, this is what you're going to see in the course home. So I'm going to start with the navigation bar across the top. Course home takes me to this page. Second one is content. And if I take, it's a little slow on my end, folks, so don't worry, it's not you. Under the content, there's going to be two things. There should be a way for us to get into our ALEKS course. And anybody seeing anything yet?
I'm not.
Yeah, neither am I. I don't know what the heck's going on. All right, bear with me, folks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop share. Does anybody else have the D2L up? Can you share your screen?
I didn't catch what you said. It was lagging.
I'm sorry, Jesse, do you have D2L up that you can share your D2L screen?
Okay, it's still lagging. Can I switch devices real quick?
I don't know. Is it you or is it me? Nina, you'll talk to me, or Daniel. Is it
I
me?
can hear you.
You can hear me? Nina, do you have your D2L set up?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out
It's,
how to
it's probably me, honestly.
Down, okay, down on the bottom, you should see a thing that says share screen. There we go. All right, so that's a full screen. Can you reduce it a little bit?
I will try.
Okay. I don't see where the percent is. Somebody jump in and help her reduce her screen. Well,
Is it any different now or no?
it needs a second. No, not really. That's a little bit better. Okay, so under the table of contents, or under the content, you see the syllabus for this semester. Sure, there's probably an error or two in it, but it's located there if you need to find it quickly. The second thing underneath here is McGraw-Hill ALEKS. Okay, this is where you're going to be doing all of your online homework and taking your online quizzes. So let's not go there now. I'll give you all time to do that later, but that's where you're going to be coming to do most of your actual work. Okay, can you scroll back up, Nina, to the nav bar? All right, next to that is something called discussions. And if you click on that, you will see introductions, and a couple people have already started their first assignment. And one of the things to do is to get on here and introduce yourself. Down below, if people have questions about chapters, something going on in a certain chapter, you can post it. You can say, oh, I found a great resource at this website. You can post that. You can put on here whatever you want about a chapter. Ask questions and maybe somebody will help you answer it. Usually if you email me, I get back pretty quick and can take care of that. But this is where you're going to be able to do your discussion. Okay, Nina, scroll back up. Dropbox. Under the Dropbox, you're going to see we have a bunch of assignments, actually one for each chapter. They're going to be due the night before the test. So when I see assignment chapter 1, it's due September 28th. I'm guessing the first test is going to be September 29th. Okay. So this is going to appear, there's going to be, my dates are off. Why do they say September? Note to self, update dates. I thought I had these dates correct for you. I apologize. But you're going to have 4 assignments. So this is where you're going to upload those. If you scroll down a little bit, Nina, you're going to see test work. And we're going to be doing the test back in that ALEKS as well. But in order for you to get partial credit, you're going to have to be doing your test work on a piece of paper on the side. So basically, it's your scratch work. And as soon as the test is over, this is where you're going to come to upload a single PDF of the work you did for that test. So this is where it's going to be located. And yeah, I know it's going to be a lot I'm giving you here in the first day, but I'll remind you about it. But this Dropbox, again, is going to be for assignments and test work. Nina, scroll back up to the nav bar, please. Can't believe I messed up those days. I can, yeah. Okay, so that's the Dropbox. Beside that is quizzes. There's an orientation assignment. It is now available. Part of that orientation assignment is to introduce yourself. So that's why you see some people have already introduced themselves. But that goes from January 18th to, until the 20th. So you have 3 days to get on and click on that and see what all is involved with the orientation assignment. Click on grades up on the nav bar. And this is the student version. It's not what I see, so I don't know what it looks like, but you can see what your grade is at any given point. As you scroll down, there's that orientation assignment. Keep scrolling down. All of the assignments you have for chapter 1, homework 1, 2, 3, and test review, those are all going to be done in ALEKS. And then when they're completed, I'll copy the grades over into this grade book. There's that assignment for chapter 1 I mentioned, and then here's going to be your test 1 score. So everything's kind of hopefully organized and laid out well for you, and you'll be able to see chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and the final. Okay, go back up to the nav bar, and the last thing you see is class list. And there's everybody that's in the class. So if you ever wanted to email somebody in your class, this is a place to go and find them right away. See there, Ryan is not here. He doesn't have a little green dot. You saw Macy's here, but Ryan's not. Radhika is here. I'm here. Fenstermonker is not here. Kaylee is not here. So you don't see green dots beside that. But if you ever want to contact anybody in the class, this is where you could go to get a hold of them. Okay, go back up and click on the home page. Let's see what we have on the home page. So I'm going to do a bunch of different things. And one of it is I'm going to give you lecture notes. And if you want to print those out and do all your scratch work and your notes, it's like your notebook, that's what you could do. So today, what I'm going to start with is that linear, rational, and rational equations one. It's a document. Again, you can print it out, write all over it if you want, but that's what I'm going to be working with. So I will give you lecture notes for each chapter like this. So you can see there's all of chapter 1, and it's good to go. Scroll down a little bit more. So this is the news section. So over there on the left is everything to get you up and running. And I'm going to do this each week. I'm going to post a weekly announcement plus other stuff. But you can see on the weekly announcement, I would recommend you watch this video link. Click here. That's kind of what I'm making right now as well. Get the syllabus, do the orientation assignment, which I mentioned, and get started with ALEKS. So scroll down. So D2L, you see orientation assignment. I recommend you do that first. I'm not going to read it to you. So I will always list D2L assignments, which is our home page. And I also list the ALEKS assignments. Like this week, homework 1 is available. Start working on it. It's due by Sunday, the 23rd. And that's the one where you'll get that score out of 10. In red, other information, none at this time. Finally, there's a copy of the syllabus on the bottom. Nina, if you scroll back up, please. You're like my Vanna White today. You don't know who Vanna White is, though, do you? From a game show. Okay, so I'm going to do recordings, and I'm going to list them over in that. It's called a widget over on the right. Chapter videos. It'll say section 1.1, click here. And that'll be the video that we make in class for 1.1. So if you miss a day, you can always come back and catch up with the video. It's better to be here, don't be missing, but I'm going to put them all over there as we go through. Scroll down, please. I know there's a lot of, and before you know it, we'll be doing section 4.4. It's like, where did the semester go? If you ever want to contact me by way of an office hour, set up an office hour, you're going to do that here. Click that link once, Nina. This is really easy to do on both ends, my end and your end. You're going to click on that. You're going to pick a day for an office hour, any of those blue ones. Click on the 25th, Nina. And you're going to see there, you pick one of those 15-minute blocks. When you do, it sends an email to you with a link to meet with me. It's this Zoom link, and it's going to send one to me that says, hey, Nina wants to meet with you at 11:30 next Tuesday. And boom, just like that, we're ready for an office hour. Cool. Okay, you can close that window and go back to our home page. Over on the right, there's under that Zoom office hour is the calendar. If you scroll down past the calendar, you're going to see information about me. Don't call me at the office because we're just still not back on campus. So emailing me is the quickest way to get a hold of me. Finally, down there at the bottom, and I think I'm going to move this up a little higher, is a widget that you all clicked on to get into class today. Okay, scroll back up, please, Nina. All the way up, and let's now go to content on the nav bar and go down to Alex. And those of you that are sitting quietly at home having breakfast or trying to stay awake, you can be doing this at the same time. McGraw-Hill Alex, click on that. And enable your cookies. You know how to enable your cookies? No, it's usually something up.
No, usually there's something to click on to do that, but
Yeah, no, I don't.
there isn't anything here.
Okay, well, this is where you're going to go in, and it's going to connect you to Alex. And it's pretty easy to get in there and take a look at doing homeworks and so forth. So before we meet again on Thursday, I'm hoping everybody will be able to click and get in there. Usually if you click right on that bar, it'll set you up, but it doesn't look like it. So Nina, if you can't find a fix for that, email me and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording.